Hey everybody, welcome back once again to Wisconsin Wonder Garden. I hope you're ready for this one because we've got the biggest grow light that I've ever tested on this channel. And I tell you what, this thing is impressive. This light is the Parfact Works RA or RA 2000. This light is absolutely mind-blowing with how bright it is. I've never seen anything so bright in my entire life, besides the sun and maybe like a massive hunting spotlight. But this thing is crazy. I couldn't believe how bright it was coming out of the box. I mean, I get it. It's meant to replace a 2000 watt fixture and draws 230 watts of actual power to get these LEDs glowing, but I didn't think it would be this bright. A little bit about this light itself. It is ranging from 380 to 780 nm, which is a full spectrum light. It is heavily biased on the daylight colors, which I found to be excellent for many different types of vegetables. And in fact, there's a couple of YouTube videos out there comparing a more daylight colored light to those that are more of the red or blue spectrum. And surprisingly, it's found great results with just that daylight spectrum of a light when growing plants indoors. So I'm excited to see what you guys can grow with lights like this. Looking at some of the review videos already, they are pretty impressive, the things that you guys are growing, and it's definitely a powerful light. Let's open it up and show you guys what we've got here. It is a solid metallic frame, and then the reflectors themselves I've found to be very sturdy, and if you can see, they're mirrored too a little bit, so the light is actually refracted in order to expand your growing area. With this light specifically, it's meant for a 4x4 growing space during a vegetative state, or most vegetables, like if you're growing tomatoes and things like that, it can carry a 4x4 space. But if you're growing plants that need a blooming cycle, that can be brought down, or will be brought down, to a 3x3 space instead of that 4x4. Nonetheless, that is very impressive, and looking at how this thing is built, it's one of the greatest lights that I've gotten so far as construction wise goes. It's really nice to see all of the fine details that they put into this thing. It is built great. And as a matter of fact, part of the build quality has a lot to do with how loud this thing is. So I'm gonna plug this in, and hopefully I won't blind you guys because of how bright this thing is. And I'll show you how quiet these fans actually are. We got it plugged in. You guys ready for this? Yeah. You can't even tell on the camera how bright this thing is. So bright. The video doesn't even do justice, but you can see, I can see in my shot, it's like completely overexposed behind me. It is so incredibly light. Even if I shine it straight up in the ceiling, it lights up like half of our place inside here. So very bright, but I'm gonna shut up for a second so you can listen to how quiet this is. Yeah, I've got that right up against the microphone, like a couple of inches away, and I'm not sure exactly what it all picked up. I do have a decent mic on here, but it is very quiet, like almost to the point where you don't even hear it running at all, especially with us having kids and everything. This light is not going to make any noise compared to them. So if you guys are worried about a light that's making a lot of noise, this thing definitely gets an A+ for me on that front as well. On top of everything else that we just talked about, this light also comes with the aircraft cables, carabiners, and adjustable system to change the height of your light as your plant grows. This is a really easy ratcheting system and is definitely necessary when growing all sorts of plants, because otherwise you've got to constantly be messing with the height of the light itself which is just a pain in the butt. So when it comes with these adjustable systems, it's just so much nicer to deal with overall when growing your plants indoors. So if you've got some hardcore growing to do, whether it be for the next upcoming year, or if you've got some high light requirement plants indoors that you're growing, this is definitely going to get the job done. I am very impressed on all fronts when it comes to this light. The construction is great. The details are fantastic. The output, the par value of the light is excellent. And the sound level of this thing is next to nothing. It also has the correct parameters when it comes to the wavelengths of the light that it's putting out. This type of light I've found to be the best and has always given me better results than a light that is way more weighted on the red side. So for all of these facts and all of these reasons, I really highly suggest this light. It was incredible checking this thing out, and I want to thank the company so much for just sending one of these to me. Really appreciate it. And I hope you guys consider purchasing one of these for whatever you might be growing indoors. Thank you guys all so much for watching. I hope you're having a great winter so far. I hope that you're looking forward to the next year and getting your garden planned out so you're ready to go when the time comes. Click this box right up over here to move on to the next video. Thank you all so much for watching, and happy growing as always.